Now, members of the Verona community are saying a final goodbye to two of the area's oldest schools. And health officials in Washington state have reported the first coronavirus death in the U.S., how the president is responding. Plus, Democrats are headed to the polls right now in South Carolina for the state's primary.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 6.
Thanks for joining News 3 Now at 6. I'm Amanda Quintana. 6 schools in the Verona Area School District will move to new buildings at the end of the school year, a ripple effect after the building of a new high school. Gabriella Becerra joins us now to share how they're leaving behind some historic buildings for some much-needed space.
Sugar Creek Elementary School and New Century School have grown exponentially over the decades. And despite building additions, there still isn't enough space for all of their students. So they're moving, but first they're throwing a goodbye party.
Thousands of students have walked these halls, sat in these chairs, and read these books. That's what makes this year a little bittersweet.
It's a growing school in a growing school district, growing so much that we have no more room.
At the end of the school year, Sugar Creek Elementary School and New Century School will move into different buildings, leaving behind the ones they've spent decades in.
This part was built in 1956. We have wings of the school that were added in 63, 66, 77, 2000.
But today was an opportunity for students and teachers, past and present, to say goodbye.
We've got a place here where people can come back, walk through the halls, see other people that they probably had connections with, and then they can get those memories just right back.
That is myself there, and that's Wayne over here.
That's exactly what happened today for classmates Dale Doring and Wayne Hefty.
We used to sneak down to the furnace room and play cards.
And Patsy Hook holds memories as a student and as a teacher.
Oh, I remember the library distinctly. I know my teachers let me go to the library whenever I wanted to.
Hook says she thinks the culture that makes the school special will make the move too.
I think the sense of community here will definitely come to the new building. That's why I enjoyed teaching here for the 20-some years. And I think even as a child, I felt that the teachers were a community and the principals, and you knew the principals, and it was a nice, welcoming place.
Both buildings now belong to the city of Verona. The New Century School building, now 102 years old, will be preserved. Sugar Creek Elementary School will be redeveloped.
Thank you, Gabby. Madison's newest library is less than 2 weeks from opening, and tonight we're giving you a first look inside. Adam Dexter joins us right now from the new Penny Library, where the Madison Public Library Foundation is celebrating tonight with a gala. Adam?
Yeah, Amanda, the Penny Library won't open to the public for the next couple of weeks, but tonight they're opening their doors to a select group of donors from the Madison area for a brand new opening gala. Now, the goal of tonight is to raise more than $100,000 that's going to go towards the endowment for this library, which has been under construction for more than the past year. Now, the folks we spoke to today say they're very excited to show this library off to the general public, and tonight at 10, we'll take an inside look at everything that makes this space so special.
All right, thank you so much, Adam. It sounds like we are getting a projected winner out of South Carolina, so we are going to go to CBS's special report right now.
Candidates who is here in South Carolina tonight. A few moments ago, we heard a loud eruption of cheers from the crowd once Biden was projected as the winner. And there are a couple of factors for his success in tonight's race. Our exit poll showed that Biden was seen as the candidate who best understands the concerns of racial and ethnic minorities. Also, many primary voters said the endorsement of South Carolina Congressman Jim Clyburn was an important factor in their vote, and those voters went big for Biden. Of course, the African-American vote was essential here, and Biden really counted on that constituency for his comeback. Of course, now all of the candidates will turn their attention to Super Tuesday, fanning out across the 14 states that will vote just a few days from now. Rena?
Nicole Killian in Columbia, South Carolina. Thank you, Nicole. I want to turn now to CBS News Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto. He's at our Washington bureau. Anthony, good evening.
Hi, Rita. Let me show you something that really stood out from our exit polls as voters were leaving their polling places today. Strong support for Joe Biden among black voters. They make up a majority of the electorate. That 60% is a big part of what propelled him to victory. And let me also show you from our exit polls, electability voters. These are the folks looking for someone they believe can beat President Trump in November. Joe Biden, the big winner among them. All of that will bolster Biden's argument that he's the candidate to beat heading into next Tuesday's big contest. Rena?
Thanks, Anthony. Again, CBS News projects former Vice President Joe Biden the winner of today's South Carolina primary. Our coverage now continues on our 24-hour streaming network, CBSN, and there'll be much more on your late local news on this very CBS station. This has been a CBS News special report. I'm Rena Ninan in New York.
For news 24 hours a day, go to cbsnews.com.
Back here in Madison, it looks like we're going to have a beautiful week ahead. Let's check your first one forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Amanda, today turned out to be really nice. Temperatures above average today, and that's where we're going to continue as we head into the second half of your weekend. In fact, climbing quite a bit higher for tomorrow. Now, today we did actually see our temperatures climb again above average, seeing highs in the low 30s for Madison, mid 30s for the Janesville area. So yes, a little bit above average, closer to the state line. Temperatures overnight will be just a little milder, dropping to the mid-20s for our overnight lows. We start off the morning in the single digits, so plan on a more comfortable start to the day tomorrow and another day with a little bit of sunshine. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead for the first full week of March in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Dana. The U.S. and the Taliban took part in a historic signing of a peace agreement today. The agreement will set into motion a plan for the withdrawal of U.S. troops in Afghanistan and end America's longest war after more than 18 years. It calls for the withdrawal of nearly 13,000 troops in the next 14 months. In a press conference today, President Trump told reporters he plans on meeting with Taliban leaders soon. The president also addressed the coronavirus outbreak at that same news conference. A patient infected with the coronavirus died earlier today in Washington state, while officials say right now 22 people in the country have the virus. CBS News' Danya Bacchus has the latest from San Francisco.
Health officials say a man in Washington state has become the first person to die from coronavirus in the U.S.
The person who died was a patient at Evergreen Hospital who had underlying health conditions. It was a male in his 50s.
President Trump announced the death in a rare Saturday news conference from the White House.
Additional cases in the United States are likely, but healthy individuals should be able to fully recover.
Vice President Pence, who is overseeing the administration's efforts, said the U.S. is banning travel to Iran, which has had the most reported coronavirus deaths outside of China. And Pence says Washington is elevating the travel advisory for parts of Italy and South Korea. Top federal health experts standing beside President Trump continue to urge calm.
The country as a whole, because we get asked that all the time, still remains at low risk. But when we say that, we want to underscore that this is an evolving situation.
The CDC says one recently reported case is the first in a healthcare worker. President Trump says he plans to meet on Monday with the heads of major pharmaceutical companies to discuss prospects for a vaccine. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, San Francisco.
The Trump administration says it's working to ensure production of about 35 million more face masks each month to protect healthcare workers. A Madison man is in custody after Verona police were told he had a gun and drugs in the parking lot at Verona Area High School, both on Wednesday and Thursday. Police say they found 21-year-old Antonio Hopkins in his car yesterday and arrested him on suspicion of possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia. Hopkins told police he brought the gun to school for protection and didn't intend to cause harm at the school. A man is in custody after Kenosha police say he barricaded himself and held a woman and child at gunpoint. Officials say the man was not allowing them to leave a Southside home this morning. The man eventually exited the home and was arrested. No injuries were reported. Green Bay police say 5 people, including a pregnant woman, were injured this morning in a series of stabbings. Officials say the condition of the victims is not known right now. They say they are not looking for any suspects and they have not made any arrests. The Kaukauna community is remembering the lives of 2 young children this weekend. The bodies of 5-year-old William Bayer and 3-year-old Danielle Bayer were found in a home in Kaukauna last Monday. Police say they were found dead with intentionally inflicted injuries. The investigation is far from over, but people who know the children say they want to start the healing process.
It's been very somber these days, you know, in light of everything that's happened with the children. And we're here today to really positively remember Danny and Will.
No arrests have been made in the case. A benefit is planned for March 21st to help pay for funeral costs. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6 before Super Tuesday, there's the South Carolina primary. CBS has projected Vice President Joe Biden as the winner. We'll have those details next.
It's incredible. It's award-winning. It's the new Ram 1500 at Don Miller. With the President's Day event on now, there's great selection. The new Ram 1500, it's Green Car Journal's 2019 and 2020 Green Truck of the Year. Lease a new 2020 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn 4x4 for only $279 a month plus taxes and fees, 39 months, 10,000 miles per year, $34.99 due at signing. See salesperson for details. The President's Day event on now at Don Miller, your Madison truck headquarters.
Don Miller.
Where can a healthier heart lead you? For people with heart failure taking Entresto, it may lead to a world of possibilities. Entresto is a heart failure medicine prescribed by most cardiologists. It was proven superior at helping people stay alive and out of the hospital. Heart failure can change the structure of your heart, so it may not work as well. Entresto helps improve your heart's ability to pump blood to the body. And with a healthier heart, there's no telling where life may take you. Don't take Entresto if pregnant. It can cause harm or death to an unborn baby. Don't take Entresto with an ACE inhibitor or aliskiren, or if you've had angioedema with an ACE or ARB. The most serious side effects are angioedema, low blood pressure, kidney problems, or high blood potassium. Ask your doctor about Entresto for heart failure, and trust your heart to Entresto.
Did you know 50% of your body weight rests in the middle while you sleep? That's why Sealy's exclusive Therapeutic technology reinforces the center where you need it most. But don't take my word for it. Come to Denver Mattress and see for yourself. Plus, get a free $200 Furniture Row gift certificate with the purchase of select Sealy hybrid mattress sets, and rest easy knowing every mattress comes with our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Shop Sealy at Denver Mattress today, the easiest way to get the right mattress.
Every Democratic candidate knows if they win big on Super Tuesday, they move closer to being your president. CBS News brings you full coverage and analysis of Super Tuesday 2020. Tuesday on CBS and the CBS News app.
CBS News reports former Vice President Joe Biden will win the South Carolina primary, where voting just wrapped up at the top of the hour. Michael George has more on how Democrats in South Carolina are weighing in on who they want to be the next president.
Voters hit the polls Saturday across South Carolina for the Democratic presidential primary.
I voted for Joe Biden.
Former Vice President Joe Biden is leading in the South Carolina polls. He's popular among African Americans, who make up about 60% of Democratic voters statewide. Most pundits believe Biden needs a win Saturday to get his campaign back on track.
The full comeback starts in South Carolina and then goes here on Tuesday.
Biden began his day in North Carolina, one of 14 states with contests in just a few days on Super Tuesday.
Will he get it anywhere else besides South Carolina? That's the thing.
A lot of people here, wow.
Senator Bernie Sanders held a rally in Boston, right in the heart of Massachusetts, Senator Elizabeth Warren's turf. The national frontrunner took aim at President Trump.
We're going to defeat Donald Trump because in the midst of a crisis like climate change and in the midst of a crisis like the coronavirus, we need a president who believes in science.
Warren was on the stump in Arkansas.
This is the moment to choose courage over cynicism. This is the moment to dream big, fight hard, and win.
54 pledged delegates are at stake in South Carolina, while 1/3 of all delegates will be up for grabs on Super Tuesday, when billionaire Mike Bloomberg appears on ballots for the first time. Michael George, CBS News.
The candidates have been flooding the airwaves with campaign ads. They've already hit over $1 billion in spending, led by Michael Bloomberg's $501 million in ads. We'll have reaction and full results from the South Carolina primary tonight on News 3 Now at 10. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, see how the Henry Vilas Zoo is celebrating its polar bears this weekend. Plus, temperatures may hit 50 tomorrow. Dana is back with your First Warn forecast next.
Take an extra day to save at Ashley Home Store's 72-hour Leap Day sale. This Saturday through Monday with a preview day Friday. Get our biggest discounts of the year store-wide. Line up early Saturday for a free gift. Save up to 70% off furniture and doorbusters throughout the store. Plus an extra 20% off our sale prices. That's our best bonus deal of the year. And don't miss the final days of Mattress Marathon with huge savings on sleep store-wide. Leap Day weekend only at Ashley Home Store. This is home.
My psoriatic arthritis pain, I had enough. It's not getting in my way.
Joint pain, swelling, tenderness, much better.
My psoriasis, clearer. Cosentyx works on all of this.
4 years and counting.
So watch out.
I got this.
Watch me.
Real people with active psoriatic arthritis are feeling real relief with Cosentyx. Cosentyx is a different kind of targeted biologic. It treats the multiple symptoms of psoriatic arthritis to help you look and feel better. It even helps stop further joint damage. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions may occur.
I just look and feel better.
I got real relief with Cosentyx.
Watch me.
Feel real relief. Ask your rheumatologist about Cosentyx.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about coming together. It's families, friends. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
I love that one.
I love it.
I love them.
It's easy to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love this one too.
And the auto show is the perfect time to see why.
Wow.
I love it.
That's my next truck. Use Auto Show Cash and find the many reasons to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love it. I'm gonna go buy a Chevy.
Right now, get $1,000 Auto Show Cash on most 2020 Blazer models. That's on top of most other offers. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
The Henry Vilas Zoo is celebrating International Polar Bear Day today, 2 days after the annual holiday. Organizers say today and every day is a great chance to see the zoo's two polar bears, Nick and Barrett. They hope today's event raises awareness about polar bears in the wild and encourages people to keep loving them at the zoo and at home.
They are threatened by climate change. That's their biggest threat. As the sea ice is receding, they have less ice to go out and hunt their primary food, which is seals. If they don't have sea ice, they can't get their food, and they're not going to be able to make it through the year.
Thompson says Nick and Barrett are two of the symbols of the zoo, and they love the cold winter weather and playing around in the snow. Well, it looks like there's not going to be much more snow for them to roll around in. Let's get a look at your First Warn weather with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
It's a little sad because we always like watching the zoo videos. After a big snow, the polar bears are just rolling around in the snow. They're probably the happiest people in Madison, or the happiest guys in Madison when the snow does come through. Tomorrow is going to be even milder. Tonight we'll see temperatures creep up a little more. We're in the single digits early this morning, and that's not going to be the case for early on Sunday. Sunday afternoon highs will climb up quite a bit. Now, we won't be quite as mild for Monday, so we hop up and then we fall back a little bit for Monday afternoon, though it will still be above average for Monday and for most of next week. And it's going to stay dry through the week also. We're in a little bit of a dry, quiet, long boring spell, but in a good way for us. High pressure is just down to the southeast, so it's sending a little southern breeze up to Wisconsin. We don't have any new systems that we're keeping an eye on. There's going to be a rain chance for Monday south of us, but right now there's no moisture creeping up our direction. We're going to continue to keep things pretty calm. So heading into Sunday morning, again, temperatures dropping to the mid to upper 20s for those overnight lows around 6, 7 o'clock. Strong breeze from the south and a partly sunny sky in the afternoon is going to help us climb up to the low 50s for afternoon highs. It should be quite pleasant outside for the afternoon. Monday also looking pretty pleasant, but notice a little bit of a shift in our wind direction, so our afternoon highs won't be quite as mild. We'll drop back just a little bit, but our average highs, as we just talked about, we're in the mid 30s for this time of year. So as we head into Monday afternoon, we'll see our high temperatures in the upper 30s, close to 40. Some folks even climbing into the low 40s for those afternoon highs, Madison included, but areas south of Madison could see 42 or 43 even for Monday afternoon. Looking ahead to those highs for Sunday, Madison will be at about 51, partly sunny, a little breezy outside, 8 to 15 miles per hour, but not too bad, and certainly milder than we were today. Again, closer to the state line, we could see temperatures nearer to 53 towards Beloit, but overall, a really nice afternoon tomorrow, and we don't have anything new moving in for the next several days. It's going to stay quiet outside. We're moving into March. I think it's a little concerning when March comes in like a lion, or in like a lamb. We'll see how it goes out like for us. Temperatures in the low 50s for Sunday, low 40s on Monday. Partly sunny skies continue through the middle of the week, and by Friday we're mostly sunny, but we're still in the 40s for Thursday and Friday. By next weekend, it seems like we might have our next weather system slowly approaching, developing the chance for some light showers on Sunday, but that's really our only opportunity looking through most of that 10-day to pick up some sort of measurable rain building in for Sunday afternoon and overnight, and that's still quite a ways off for us to work around the timing for that event. For the work week right now, it really does look like a nice dry stretch, and I know a lot of folks right now soggy with all the snow melting, so having that dry stretch helps get out the snow before the rain comes through.
Exactly, and it's nice to have a long stretch of it all week,
stretch of sunshine.
So enjoy it.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Dana. The Badgers don't hit the hardwood until tomorrow, but top of the Big Ten changing again today. That story next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
I love that one.
I love it.
I love them.
It's easy to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love this one too.
And the auto show is the perfect time to see why.
Wow.
I love it.
That's my next truck.
Use Auto Show Cash and find the many reasons to fall in love with a new Chevy.
I love it. I'm gonna go buy a Chevy.
Right now, get $1,000 Auto Show Cash on all 2020 Silverado 1500 pickups. That's on top of most other offers. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Right now, jump into great savings during Steinhoffel's Leap Day sale. Get 29-cent deals like this love seat for only 29 cents when you buy the sofa. This ottoman for 29 cents when you buy the sectional. Get a matching bench for just $29.99 with one of these dining sets, this gaming chair, blanket, or storage ottoman. Your choice, only $29.99. Hurry in. These extra deals on this extra day and Saturday, only at Steinhoffel's.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Pills. You crush them. Kind of. Kale. You eat it for breakfast. Sometimes. You go far to eliminate stubborn fat. But sometimes life gets in the way. Cool Sculpting takes you further. A non-surgical treatment that targets, freezes, and eliminates treated fat cells. For good. Discuss Cool Sculpting with your doctor. Some common side effects include temporary numbness, discomfort, and swelling. Don't imagine results. See them. Cool Sculpting. Take yourself further.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
2 pairs start at just $38.71, and 91% of our glasses are ready the same day. No one makes glasses faster than iMart Express.
South Carolina voters have made their voices heard Sunday morning. We're breaking down what happened, what's next, and what the results mean for us here in Wisconsin.
And warmer temperatures could be here for an extended visit. Join us Sunday morning at 6:30.
Well, it has definitely been a season of more lows than highs for the Badgers men's hockey team, but Wisconsin is finishing the regular season strong this weekend. The Badgers beat the 10th-ranked Buckeyes last night in Columbus, and they'll aim to sweep Ohio State tonight with Game 2 of the series in about half an hour. The go-ahead goal last night coming on a Badgers power play, definitely a sign of improvement given that they were only converting 21% of their power play coming into last night's game. Meanwhile, the men's basketball team also finishing the regular season strong, but we'll say they've had more highs than lows, especially lately, riding a 5-game win streak, and right now they'll take as many wins as they can get.
This time of year, everyone's desperate. Everyone has a sense of urgency. Everyone's trying to get as many wins as they can and make their resume, as good looking as they can. So I don't know if desperate's the word. I think everyone needs wins at this time. But look at the position that they're in. We know we're gonna get their best shot. We're gonna get everyone's best shot at this point. But also, we're desperate for wins too, and we have something that we're playing for as well. So the sense of urgency goes both ways.
Checking out the Big Ten action today, 16th-ranked Penn State at number 18 Iowa. We pick it up in the second half. C.J. Frederick, Luka Garza with a little back and forth there. Garza with the exclamation point. Iowa up 10. Garza with a game-high 25. Later, Joe Toussaint. Check out this layup there. Nice move. Hawkeyes still in the lead, and they keep rolling after that. Bakari Evelyn for 3, and Iowa upsets Penn State 77-68. So Penn State dropping out of that 4-way tie in second place, and a big game tonight with lots of implications. 24th-ranked Michigan State at number 9 Maryland. The Terrapins are still the team to beat right now, 2 games ahead of everybody else in second place. Senior day at Pfizer Forum for Marquette, and that guy right there, Marcus Howard, playing in his last game in front of the home crowd. Dropping one of his signature threes, he scored a game-high 37 points. But the 13th-ranked Seton Hall Pirates spoiling Howard's party. They beat the Golden Eagles 88-79. The WIA State Individual Wrestling Tournament happening as we speak, looking live here right now at the action. One of the big matches in Division 1 tonight at 120 pounds, Nicola Rivera. He'll try to defend his state title. We'll have complete highlights tonight at 10. A big sectional final game on the ice as well. Edgewood and Verona boys facing off at Madison Ice Arena for a chance at state. The Wildcats, they've been cruising in the postseason, outscoring their opponents 13-3. The Crusaders, though, they've faced a little more of challenges, but definitely have the experience of overcoming adversity. Right now, Edgewood in the lead, 1-0. And this guy is the most popular kid in Lexington, Kentucky right now, draining a half-court shot in this afternoon's Auburn-Kentucky game. For his talents and his luck, we'll call it, he wins $10,000. Lots of cool things happening at college basketball games. Last week, we had that 80-year-old lady who drained the 92-foot putt and won a new car. Not too shabby.
Wow, lucky him. Definitely
Very cool.
A lot of luck in that.
Yes,
we'll call it
luck
luck
sprinkled on it.
Yeah.
Forecast is looking nice and sunny, too, for us for the next few days. Temperatures are going to stay above average. We're looking at the low 50s for your Sunday and then mid to low 40s through the first full week of March.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.